Have you ever spent hours searching for a digital file like your logo, a photo, or your most recent brochure? The longer you dig through folders on your hard drive or on the cloud, you might start to sweat and panic, worrying that the file was accidentally deleted, or you might think of all the money it will take to reproduce it, or if it's a photo, that it's gone forever. And when you finally find the file, you question if it's the most up to date version, or if it's in the format that you need for your website, or if it's the one you should be using for print. Larger companies with decent sized budgets can afford online tools called Digital Asset Management, or DAMs. They're a central source for you to keep track of all your most important and up to date digital assets. They're really helpful when you have large volumes of files that you need to share with others inside and outside of your organization. But with the average cost of a DAM in the tens of thousands, what if you don't have that kind of budget? How can you organize your digital assets? Hi, I'm Tracy Pachaki, the marketing strategist and owner of Illustrated Designs, and today we're discussing tips on how you can organize your marketing and other digital files. Welcome to your Monday Marketing Motivation. It's no surprise that when we work with a client that doesn't have their digital files in some type of order, those projects usually take more time, resources, and money because we're either sifting through or waiting for someone else to search through folders, hard drives, cloud storage, and even emails. Now, I get it. Not only have I struggled with organizing our own digital files, when we create any marketing materials or exhibits for our clients, we also need to gather and keep their files organized too. So instead of wasting time and money being disorganized, I have 4 tips for you to help get you and keep your digital assets in order without investing in a DAM. Number 1, map out your digital file hierarchy. Create really broad folders like marketing, finances, clients, and so on. Then you can create subfolders to help you organize even further. But with the search capabilities on our computers and all of the search on the cloud, you don't need to go crazy creating complicated folder structures. This brings us to tip number 2. Start with the end in mind when you're naming your files. Name each document, image, or video using terms that will help you search for the file in the future. For example, you should have different file formats for your logo. And if you can't remember when to use a .png versus a .ai, you can name the file logo underscore online or logo underscore print to avoid confusion in the future. And tip number 3, when you're downloading a file, take a few seconds to make sure that the name of the file is something you'll be able to search for in the future, and double check to make sure you're saving it to the correct folder. Tip 4, when you update an asset, remove any older versions from that folder. Now, if you think you might need to access the older files for reference one day, you can either create a folder calling it old or relegate it to an external hard drive, which will free up space on your computer or the cloud and remove the chance that you'll send an outdated version of your brochure to the printer or post an outdated infographic. Because every company and person uses and searches for digital assets differently, there isn't one right way to name and store your files. So it might take you a little time to create a system that works for you. But I promise taking a little time to create and follow your system will save you time, frustration, and money. I'm Tracy Pachaki, and I'll be back next week with more marketing ideas and tips. Until then, please comment below with your biggest marketing challenges. And remember Illustrated Designs for all of your marketing, display, and graphic design needs.